Hey guys, it's Kyanne, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to build a simple player. So basically what I'm teaching you is how to build a sprite and be able to make it move left, right, up, and down using the arrow keys. So let's make a new REPL using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and I'll name mine sprite player. Okay, so for this, you're going to be needing 4 images of a character, and each one is going to be looking a different way. So you'll need one looking forward, one looking back, one looking left, and one looking right. And I have mine already. I actually made these in Illustrator, super easy. I just added a bunch of shapes. And so you can drag these in just like this. Alright, so we're going to be making a div, and this is going to hold all of our images in it, so I'm going to give it an ID of sprite. And inside of our div, we're going to have our images. So the source is just right here. You can say like back.svg. Left and right. And for our JavaScript, we're going to be needing to put an ID on each of these so that we can get a hold of them specifically. So I'm just going to give them each an ID of like which way they're facing. So that one's backwards, this one's front, left, and right. Okay, so if I hit run, I have my characters. One looking back, one looking forward, one looking left, and one looking right. So now that we have this, let's go ahead and style it. We're going to start with our image so we can make them smaller. I'll give mine a height of 100 pixels and a width of 100 pixels. And we're going to want these to be on top of each other so that when we hit like the right arrow, then it won't jump all the way to this image and your character doesn't jump super far. So to fix that, you just say position absolute. Okay. Also on our sprite, we're going to need to give this a position of absolute 2 so that we can move it around. Otherwise, this weird thing happens, I don't know why. But that looks good. I'm also going to change the background color of the body to like gray, just for fun. Maybe light gray. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go with our JavaScript. So to start, we're going to be making a bunch of variables. First, our sprite variable. And if you forgot how to get an element, you just say document.get element by ID sprite. So we're making a variable called sprite where we're going into our document, our index.html document, and getting the element sprite, which is the div that's holding all of our images. And so that way, when we write sprite, we're just getting that div and we can move it around and stuff. We're also going to make a variable for each of the images. That's why we put an ID on them. So on the front one, we are going to go get it. And we gave it an ID of front. And we're going to do that for each of them. So, alright. We're also going to make a couple more variables called move left and move right, and we're going to set them equal to false. You don't need that in quotes. And so that way, when we write a function, we're gonna use this variable called move left, and then we can set it equal to true to make it run. So just make one for each direction. Okay, so now we're going to make an event listener. And to do this, you just say document.add event listener. And for this, we're going to be doing an on key down. And we're going to pass in the event and make it a function. And then we're going to say if e.which equals 32 or a number, and then we'll put what we want it to do in here. So what this is saying is we're adding an event listener to the document, and the event listener is called key down, so if a key is pressed, and then we're passing in e, which is the event, and then we're saying if the event, so like if the key that you clicked equals 32, then do something. And this number is a key code. It actually equals the space bar. So if the key that you clicked is the space bar, then do this. You can find like what the key code is by going to this website. It's just called keycode.info. And so if I press a key like the up arrow, then it's going to give me this number, which I can put right here. And so if I press the up arrow, then move up, right? And I'm going to add a little comment just so I can remember which key this is. So this is the back one. And then the right arrow, 39. Oh yeah, I forgot. So when you're writing if statements and you get to the second one, you just say else if. Oops. So basically it's like if this, else if this, else if this. The left arrow, 37. And the down, 40. Okay, so now for this back one, we're going to say if I click the up arrow, then front dot style dot display equals none. So when I click the up arrow, then it's going to make this front image not display. And I can do that for each of them. So the front one, back one, oops, back one, left and right. And then on the back one, we want it to display. You can say a couple of things right here. You can say block or inline or flex or grid. I'm just going to say flex. So if I click the up arrow, then the back one displays. So now we can just copy and paste this onto each of them and figure out which one needs to be displayed. So for this one, the right one does. This one, the left one. And see if it works. The up arrow, down, left, and right. Wait a minute. The right one is broken. Up. Okay. And right. Perfect. Okay. So now we just need to make it move. Alright, we're going to be creating an interval so that we can make our character speed up or slow down, which is kind of nice because it just makes it a lot smoother to make an interval. So to do it, we're going to say set interval function if move left sprite, that's our variable right here, which is just the character sprite. Sprite dot style dot top equals, and this part is a little bit confusing, but when you're writing this, you can't change the number because there's a pixels at the end, so you can't have a number and a string. I mean, you can't change the number when there's a string. So we're going to write this thing that's going to cut off the string, and then we'll add it back on. So we're going to say parse int sprite dot style dot top dot slice 0,2. So we're cutting off the N2, which is pixels, 0, -2. So we're cutting off the N part, which is the pixels, and we're going to say +2. So we're making it move up 2, and then we're going to add the pixels. Oh wait, we want a -2 because this is saying the sprite dot top, which is how far up or down it is, and then we're cutting off the pixels part by writing this thing, and then we're minusing 2, so it's going to go up, and then we're adding the pixels. It's kind of confusing, but it works. And now that we're writing this, it reminds me, in order to do this, we're going to have to set the top and left. So sprite dot style dot top equals, let's say 10 pixels. And for the left, let's say 10 pixels. That way it knows like what it's set to right now, because it wasn't set to anything before, so we couldn't change it to anything. So now we have this move left one, and we can just copy this and do it for each of them. Move right. I just realized I wrote this one to move up, so I'm just going to change that really quick. Okay, so for the right one, instead of saying top, we're going to say left, and then still minus it. For the front one, we're going to say top, and then add. And for the left one, we're gonna say left. And plus it. So now what we need to do is say on key down, then move back equals true on each of these. Move right equals true. Move left equals true. And move front equals true. And I forgot for this interval function, since it's an interval, then we have a set time for how fast it goes. So we could say like 5 seconds. And let's see if this works. Oh. So I switched up the left and right ones. So we need a plus on this one and minus. And my front one is not working, so, oh, because I didn't put a capital. Alright, so now let's see if it works. And so there is something wrong with this because it just keeps going, it doesn't stop. To fix this, we're going to make another event listener, document.add event listener, and instead of doing key down, we're going to do key up. Pass in the event, make it a function, and then we're going to say if e.which equals 38, then move back equals false. That way when your key is up, then it stops moving. So we'll just do that for each of them. 38, 39, 37, and 40. Alright, let's see if this works. We have an error. Oh, I forgot the comma. Okay, now let's see if it works. Right, down, left, and up. Yes! It's so good. Alright. Well, now you have your character that can move down, left, right, up. And so you can use this for a base for a game that you want to make, like if you want to go collect coins, or if you want to make a tag game or something like that. But you can also change this number down here to like 10, and it will go slower, which is because it takes longer. And if you want to fix this thing, I guess that's going to be my challenge for you, is to fix this, because all the characters are there at the start and it looks super weird. but you can write this either in your style.css or in your JavaScript by just saying like front, write this right here, front.style.display equals none, and so then it will start out with displaying none. So yeah, that's my challenge. So this is my character. I hope you continue to work on this, add more, and make it cooler because mine's not very cool. But yeah, if you have any questions, make sure to comment. And also, if you have any ideas, like if you want me to build something, then you can comment and I'll see if I can build it. But thanks for watching.